Hello students, let me introduce you to Spreadsheet. Microsoft Excel is one of the most popular spreadsheet software used widely to perform mathematical calculations. A spreadsheet is an interactive computer application for organizing, analyzing, and storing data in a tabular form, in rows and columns of a grid. Microsoft Excel provides inbuilt features and tools such as formulas, functions, and data analysis tools that make it easier to work with large amount of data. Okay, let us first talk about the feature of Excel. Formulas are mainly used for performing simple and complex mathematical calculations. Functions are the built-in formulas used for calculating percentage, interest, average, etc. Formatting features improve the appearance of data. The data is automatically recalculated in the entire worksheet if any change is made in a single cell. Data can be searched quickly and, if required, replaced instantly. Quick data entry can be done in a large series of cells by using the autofill option. Data can be viewed in a graphical form such as charts, which help to understand, analyze, and compare data in an effective manner. These features have made Microsoft Excel the first choice for professionals to quickly perform lengthy accounting and financial tasks that help in taking prompt actions. Hello students, today we will learn about starting Microsoft Excel. Number 1, click on Start button. Number 2, click on All Programs. Number 3, click on Microsoft Office. Click on the Microsoft Excel 2010. Let us know more. To create a shortcut of MS Excel, select the Microsoft Excel option from the Start menu and drag it to the desktop. Okay, students, now let us discuss about Workbook and Worksheet. The Excel window that appears on the screen is called a workbook. It is assigned a temporary name as Book 1. Workbook is like a notebook which consists of a number of pages called worksheets. A worksheet is a grid-like area made up of rows and columns where you can enter and work with data. We can add any number of worksheets in a workbook according to the limits of memory available on a computer. A worksheet consists of 1,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. Columns are represented by alphabets on the top and rows by numbers on the left side of the worksheet. Okay, now let us take a quick view. To open a workbook, click on the Open option on the File tab menu or press Ctrl+O key combination. Students, let us take quick view to insert a new worksheet. Press Shift+F11. Okay, now let us discuss the components of worksheet. Cell. A cell is an intersection of a column and a row in a worksheet. Each cell is identified by the combination of its column letter and row number, which is known as cell address. For example, A5 refers to the cell at the intersection of column A and row 5. A cell is used to store data such as text, numbers, formulas, functions, etc. A cell can contain up to 32,767 characters. Alright students, let us take a quick view. To go to a specific cell, use Ctrl+G or press F5 function key. Type the cell reference in the reference field to go to dialog box. Active cell. When you click on a cell, a thick black border differentiates it from the rest of the cells. This highlighted box is called cell pointer. It indicates that the current cell is active. Data can be entered only in the active cell. Range. A range is a group of contiguous cells which form the shape of a rectangle. It can be as small as a single cell or as big as an entire worksheet. You can specify a range by writing the starting cell, address, followed by the ending cell address, both separated by a colon. For example, C1 is to C10 indicates a range starting from cell C1 and ending in cell C10. Name box. Name box is located just above the column heading on the left side of the window. This area displays the location of the cell pointer. The formula bar. The formula bar is located to the right of the name box. This bar shows the data and formulas that you enter in an active cell. Column heading. Alphabets across the top border of each worksheet are called column headings. These headings identify columns with letters A to Z, AA through AZ, and up to XFD for a total of 16,384 columns. Row headings. Row headings are the numbers marked from 1 to 1,48,576 along the left border of the worksheet to represent the rows. Status bar. The status bar is located at the bottom of the Excel window. It gives us information about the current selection. It includes the name of the currently selected command or current activity. It also displays warning messages. Let us find out how to move around the spreadsheet. To input data in a worksheet, we have to move the cell pointer from one cell to another with the help of various shortcut keys defined in the given table. Command, function, right arrow, moves one column right. Left arrow, moves one column left. Up arrow, moves one row up. Down arrow, moves one row down. Page up, moves the active cell highlight to the first row of the spreadsheet and can also be used as an alternative to scroll up the worksheet. Page down, moves the active cell highlight to the next sheet and can also be used as an alternative to scroll down the worksheet. Control plus Home moves the cell pointer to the first cell of the topmost row, that is A1. Control plus End moves the cell pointer to the last used cell on a spreadsheet. Let me explain you how to enter data in worksheet. Follow the given steps to enter data in a worksheet as shown in the figure. Open a new workbook. By default, sheet 1 is the active worksheet. Click on the cell D1, type weekly expenses and press enter. Now select the cell range where you entered the text. Click on the Merge and Center button in the Alignment group on the Home tab. The selected cells will be merged and the text will be centered. Click on the cell A2 and type Items. Press the right arrow key. Type Monday in B2 and Tuesday in C2. Likewise, enter data in rest of the cells as shown in the figure. Click on the cell A3. Type Eatables and press the Enter key. The cell pointer shifts to cell A4. Type cold drink and press the down arrow key to move to cell A5 and type milk. Similarly, enter the remaining data. Let us take a quick view. To go to a specific cell, use Ctrl plus G or press the F5 function key. Type the cell reference in the reference field of Go To dialog box. Students, let's talk about the types of data. 3 types of data can be entered in a Microsoft Excel worksheet, which are as follows. Numbers, text, formulae. Numbers. Numbers are values that consist of numerals from 0 to 9 and the characters like plus, minus, exclamation, at, dollar, percentage, exponential, and etc. They can be used in calculation. In addition to actual numbers, Excel also stores date and time as numbers. By default, numbers are right aligned in a cell. Text. Text data can contain alphabets, numbers, spaces, and special characters. Text data is not used in calculations. By default, text data is left aligned in a cell. Most often, text entries are used for worksheet headings, names, and for identifying columns of data. Formulae. A formula is a mathematical equation involving number values, operators, and cell addresses used to perform calculations on a worksheet. Formulae can range from basic mathematical operations to complex calculations. Formulae begin with an equal to sign. Students, let's know more. In Excel 2010, you can apply a background to the Excel sheet. Click on the Page Layout tab and select the background option. Students, let me explain you about performing calculations. Excel has a powerful feature to perform calculations on the data. We can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of numbers either using formulas or using functions. The result of the calculation is displayed in the cell where the formula is entered. Formulas are the user-defined instructions to perform calculations, whereas functions are the predefined or inbuilt formulas that come with Excel. Let us understand through an example. To calculate the total expense in H3, type equal to P3 plus C3 plus D3 plus E3 plus F3 plus G3 and press the Enter key. The sum of values in the cells B3 to G3 will be calculated and displayed in the cell H3. We can use either upper or lowercase letters while entering the cell address in a formula. Excel also provides a quicker and easier way of performing calculations. Click on the Auto Sum button present either on the Formulas tab or the Home tab. Excel suggests a range, which we can either accept or select a different range. To use the Auto Sum feature, move the cell pointer to cell H4. Click on the Auto Sum button. Excel suggests the range B4 is to G4. Press the Enter key. The sum of the values in cells B4 to G4 is calculated and displayed in cell H4. Students, note that Excel also provides special built-in mathematical functions such as sum, average, count, etc. Instead of typing such a long formula equal to B3 plus C3 plus D3 plus E3 plus F3 plus G3, the sum function can be used to calculate the total expenses. For example, equal to sum bracket in B3 is to G3 bracket close and press the Enter key. Similarly, we can use average, count, max, minimum functions. If the same formula is needed in several cells of a worksheet, it can be copied and pasted wherever required. Students, let us understand how to work with Worksheet. Switching between worksheets. When we add a number of worksheets, only a few worksheets can be seen on the screen. To switch between worksheets, click the arrow buttons on the Worksheet tab. Renaming a worksheet. To rename a worksheet, double-click on the Sheet tab you want to rename. It will be highlighted. Now type a new name and press the Enter key. Or right-click on the Sheet tab, which is to be renamed, and click on the Rename option. Adding a new worksheet. To add a new worksheet, select the sheet before which you want to place a new worksheet. Right-click on the Sheet tab and select the Insert option. The Insert dialog box appears with the Worksheet option selected. Click OK. You will notice a new worksheet gets inserted before the selected worksheet. Or click on the Insert Worksheet button present on the right of the last Sheet tab. A new worksheet will be added. Or select the Insert, then Insert Sheet option in the Cells group on the Home tab. Removing a worksheet. Place the mouse pointer on the Sheet tab that you want to delete and right-click on it. select the Delete option from the displayed context menu. Or select the Delete option in the Cells group on the Home tab and further select the Delete Sheet option from the sub-menu list. Alright students, let us now find out how to save a workbook. When the work is over, a workbook must be saved. To save a workbook, click on the File tab and select the Save option. The Save As dialog box will appear. Select the drive and the folder where you want to save the workbook. Type the file name in the File Name text box. Click on the Save button. The file will be saved with an extension .xlsx. Let me share with you some tips. You can save your file by using F12 key or Ctrl+S key combination. You can also select the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar to save your file.